Okay, Sandy, you just had a crystal healing.
Yes, I did.
Would you like to share your experience?
Sure. I'm going to try to do this in order. Right now I'm very expanded. So, my experience was one of traveling to all these places in the universe that my greater soul had inhabited at one time or another, places of pure white light, traveling very rapidly in total timelessness to collect pieces of myself and bring them home to me. It was the speed of light. It was, as Lisa said, 144 soul retrievals or
Soul extensions.
Soul extensions. I was at least to 144 places, and it was in rapid fire time, collecting all of these pieces of the greater soul of me that is white light, that has been waiting to be collected and brought home to this time for me now. It definitely has to do with my preparation as a light worker for the ascension, the coming time. I was given information about an ice age coming. All the white light that I had gathered from different places in the universe, pieces of the higher self, were all collected and poured in through my crown chakra, and I experienced a rebirth, at which point my body began to expand. My physical body even began to expand to hold the light that was pouring home through me. I was told that I have no idea how big I am, and that is true for all human beings. That up until now, we have had no idea of our greatness, but that this is what this time will be about. We will remember, fully remember who we are. We're all going to remember a time when we were the Christ, because that's who we all are. It's the only truth of who we are.
Sandy, you actually saw Jesus Christ in your healing.
I saw Jesus again with white light. He came to my crown chakra. Initially, the vision was of his hair, of beautiful, long, white flowing hair, and it poured in. As he bent over me, the hair entered me first. All these strands of white light poured in through my heart chakra. My heart acknowledged him. The heart is the greater mind. The heart acknowledged him and knew him immediately. He entered in through my heart, gave me a message of our similar suffering, the indigo, the crystal children, all of our suffering, and the greater necessity, the aspect that he took it on and we took it on. He holds gratitude for us, that we agreed to take on and transmute the suffering of our families. There's no judgment in the family you incarnated into. You chose it because the larger part of your soul knew you could transmute that particular DNA. And that's what you came to do. Like Christ, you came to suffer, to release and transmute. illusion and pain and suffering and darkness.
Sandy, you've had felt other healing modalities like Reiki.
I've been worked on by, well, when I was attuned for Reiki, the Reiki master told me I already had all of it in my field already. But I wanted to work with the symbols, so I took all 3 levels anyway. So I had my certification, and then no one ever came to me for Reiki healing. Even though I was certified, I was already carrying it. So that's my experience with Reiki. I know I had a past life with all of the spiritual lifetime of, I think I was Japanese at the time, and I know Reiki was part of my soul learning as one of my incarnations. I think that's why it was in my field already.
So how would you say the crystal healing is different from other healings?
Well, I've also worked with shamans, American Indian shamans, Peruvian shamans, shamanic journeying. I work as a healer with shaman energy. This is taking the energy and magnifying it. It is of the same light source, but the crystal healing is an atonement. It's more of an atonement. I can't compare it because the experience of it is very, very different.
Now, and when you get it, do you feel my energy? The energy that I'm channeling into you?
I feel a oneness.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel what's pouring through you, Lisa, and I feel our oneness.
Mm-hmm.
Mine and yours. Yours and any client, I'm sure, that's on the table. Because we've all contracted to do this work with you. There are no coincidences.
Yeah.
So it's like a soul, like a remembering. The word remember I always love. You remember something. Bring it home to you.
So would you recommend the crystal healing to
Highly
people?
recommend the blissful crystal healing. Yes, I was completely blissed out both times, and these crystal healings are helping me to remember who I really am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have your permission to put this on my
Yes.
my website?
Yes. I had the first time that I had a crystal healing was the first time in this lifetime that I have experienced myself as nothing other than a light being. So I was on the table, and everything in the physical world was an illusion, and I was pure light.
That's beautiful.
So it is a time to remember who we are, and that's what these crystal healings are doing.